CWF Mid-Atlantic's favorite son. He finds himself tonight in the unique opportunity of being the only man on the card who could conceivably leave a double champion. Cecil Scott, you have teamed with Chase Dakota. You have traveled with Chase Dakota. Two questions. Number one, is this the biggest obstacle of his professional career? And number two, how does Chase beat him?
Chase, he beats him by sticking with what he's been doing. He's been wrestling smart. He cannot get caught up in the hoopla, the hype of Andrew Everett. Can he beat him? Yes. Andrew Everett, though, the hottest commodity in independent wrestling today. If he doesn't get caught up in all the games, all the hype. But yes.
As I said, Everett finds himself in the unique ability to leave a double champion tonight. The Ultra J Championship not on the line. Our regular viewers know that Chase Dakota, for the entirety of his reign as champion, has pulled the challengers out of that box that he brought to the ring with him. Chase Dakota has said he will fight any man, anytime, as there you see the Mid-Atlantic television title. Ultra J title not on the line tonight. Andrew Everett wound up the challenger because 3 weeks ago, it was simply his name that was drawn.
Yeah, this is a rare occasion where he drew the name ahead of time. I tell you what, I could barely hear you over this crowd when Andrew Everett came out. And to answer your question, I'd say this is the biggest match of Chase Dakota's career. He beat Roderick Strong, but I honestly feel like this is a bigger match.
It's the showcase event for CWF Mid-Atlantic. Both of these young men, prodigies of CWF Mid-Atlantic. They both trained at the Mid-Atlantic dojo.
Yeah, they both trained at the dojo. Chase Dakota, been around for about 6 years now. Debuted in 2007.
Interesting story about Andrew Everett. Of course, all our local fans in the Carolinas know Andrew Everett, only 21 years of age, 12 years being in and around the sport. Our longtime fans remember seeing this kid right before bell time on independent events as far back as 2001 and 2002, in the ring, doing flips, goofing off, showing off for people. This kid has had wrestling in his blood longer than anyone that I have personally known in my life. Like I said, rather, how many 21-year-olds do you find who have been in and around the sport for 12 years?
0 to none.
He set up rings. He's papered towns. I've walked into training in the afternoons, sometimes during the week years ago. I would see Andrew Everett running drills with guys when Andrew Everett was 12 and 13, 14 years old.
I remember he showing up when I first started training in the CWF dojo with Ray Kandrack and Nick Richards. He would show up and just make all of us feel like unathletic slobs at 13 years old.
Everett goes to the head. A little bit slower pace than we are accustomed to seeing from this high flyer. The apex of agility is Andrew Everett. He will debut for Ring of Honor Wrestling 7 days from tonight.
And we're all very proud of Andrew Everett, how far he's come.
Part of the Top Prospect Tournament. Whoa. ROHWrestling.com to see how he does. Pace is quickening.
Oh, man.
Can Dakota hang with Everett if Everett keeps the pace this quick?
We're going to find out. Chase Dakota is very athletic himself, but he has got to slow it down. And he can't let Andrew do this.
Oh, boy. Heads up. Oh, my God.
Spaceline Tiger drop out of the ring.
He cleared the front row right at the 50-yard line. Everett took to the air. But he cannot win the belt out there. He's got to get Dakota back in the ring.
Absolutely. And Chase Dakota, normally I would, a year ago I would have said he would have stayed out there and tried to take that count out, but he is on a mission to prove himself. Hey, what do we got here? Chase regrouped.
This line got nothing. Oh, great move. He suckered him in. Great move from Dakota. Watch the neck breaker. Oh, Everett landed awkwardly.
And there's a hole in the game of Andrew Everett. Sometimes he will go to the well once too often on a move like he did with that head scissor.
Everett landed awkwardly, but still avoided the pinfall.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first one-on-one match between these two men after all these years. They met in a couple of tags, but I believe this is the first one-on-one.
Everett being choked against the ropes. Dakota will take any shortcut to hold on to that championship.
Oh yeah, some things will never change. And like I said, Chase can't get caught up in the Andrew Everett hype, but I think he's done a good job of avoiding that so far. And right now, this is exactly the pace he wanted. Chops aside.
Oh, God, fires away. You can hear every strike, the sound bouncing off the walls. KO right there.
That's it.
For the champ. Woo!
And Andrew Everett, for a smaller guy, has some of the hardest strikes in wrestling. I know firsthand. The kid can kick.
Look at the look, look at the scowl on the face of Chase Dakota. The television champion has got a chance here, as you pointed out, to beat possibly the hottest property on the independent circuit today, bar none.
And he is feeling really confident right now, but he has got to stick with his game plan. You can't play the score, as they say. Just because you're up doesn't mean you're going to win.
Dakota working on Everett now, wearing him down. Anytime. We got 5 minutes left in the 10-minute television time limit. Anytime you can keep Everett grounded, you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. And I didn't think anybody would be able to follow that RGL match we just saw, but these two are doing it.
Oh boy, we've got so much action still to come here. It is an unbelievable card. Dakota, great move, one step ahead of Everett.
I saw a little indecision from Andrew Everett. He hung up there longer than he normally would. And, oh man, this is a bad, bad spot for Andrew Everett. And Chase can just pound on him as much as he wants, conceivably.
Oh, Chase is feeling thirsty, Cecil. We know what that means.
The thirst is real, brother. And he told me that I should call this "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls."
Speaking of thirsty, can I just say every time the H2H waitress walks by, I get a little dry mouth. I get a little cotton mouth every time I see her walk by.
I don't know, I get extra thirsty when she comes around.
God almighty.
Oh. And Andrew Everett's all wet.
Rich, athletic, good-looking man, me and the waitress could have a great life together.
Story of my life.
Oh, and Everett jockeying for position. German to bridge. 2-2. Good move from Everett. We saw Chris Lee drill Chet Sterling with that German, but he did not utilize the bridge. Andrew Everett was going for the win right there.
I love a good German suplex with a bridge. It's very close. And that neck is bothering him. Oh!
Hits the canvas awkwardly. Everett takes the buckle hard.
And the story of the match, Schoolboy
got the tights. Did not get him. Did not get him.
Chase has been one step ahead of Andrew Everett this whole match. I think it's safe to say he prepared. Pedigree?
Oh, the Roderick Strong backbreaker.
Hey. Oh!
Woo! We saw little girls coming up out of the crowd on that near fall. They thought it was over for Andrew Everett.
Man, double underhook backbreaker. You don't see that too often.
Perhaps a little nod to Roderick Strong, who he beat right here in this building about 10 months ago.
Yeah, absorbed some of his powers, Dragon Ball Z style.
Dakota's looking for something here. Everett. Oh,
look at the athleticism.
Woo!
Went to that Rana again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Only two. Everyone going for the win here. Everyone wanting to make a huge impression here on our anniversary super card, Battlecade 14.
And I just took a glance. We got about 2 minutes left in this TV time limit.
Everett is going to the third floor. This is where he lives.
He loves a springboard drop kick.
Boom.
And he's feeling it.
Is there anyone that can utilize the ropes in the air and gravity like Andrew Everett can?
Oh, flying forearm.
Falcon punch.
Boom, got him. He needs to cover. There it is. 1, 2.
We got a minute and a half.
You can see the frustration on the face of 21-year-old Andrew Everett. Looking to leave here a double champion. The Ultra J champ will add the television title if he hits this. No, he gets it! This is it, too! Oh!
Great counter move by Chase Dakota.
Dakota did everything right. The Death Note. This is what he beats everybody with. Oh, got him. No one gets up from that.
That'll do her.
1, 2, no! 2!
Andrew kicked out.
The Death Note has put down everyone since Chase Dakota captured the championship on October the 19th.
Chase is lead. No,
he's not.
Chase was gonna bail.
He was gonna bail, but he goes for the win here. Everett counters. 2! Oh!
No one has kicked out of that. I don't think anyone would kick out of 2, though.
Time is running out. Dakota is leaving. No, he's not. Woo! You heard the sound. You heard the sound. Echo off the walls.
Andrew's got to hurry.
Everett is going for it all here.
5 seconds.
Oh, 6:30. Oh, but he could not make the cover. He could not make the cover. Time has run out. Time has run out.
Time is expired by rule.
Dakota survives. Still the Mid-Atlantic television champion.
The 6:30 would have had it. There was not enough time.
My God in heaven. A lucky break for Dakota, but he survived 10 full minutes to earn that lucky break.
The crowd wants 5 more minutes. Does Chase Dakota want 5 more?
Hold on here. Oh, Dakota is leaving. Still the television champ. Disappointment on the face of Andrew Everett. Chase Dakota survives.